This video is going to review how to check your grade in the course and how to get feedback on the tests that you've written. So what I want you to see is that on my page, I have these 3 lines here, and if I click it, it brings up me this pane that I can navigate through the course. And there's a section that says grades. So I'm going to click on grades, and this takes me to my user report. So I am student, and it shows me all the grades in the course so far, as well as what my grade is in the course as of now. So you can see that I've written the first quiz. I got 0.5 out of 8, so I got 6.25% on that first quiz. Gives you your average for these first set of assignments, gives you your quiz marks, and then down here is a test. So you can see that I've completed the Chapter 1 test and the Chapter 3 test. So if I want to get feedback, you click on the test, and it'll give you a summary of your attempts. So it says that I finished it, I got 26 out of 26, and it gives me a chance to review. If you click review, it brings up your test. So it brings up all the questions, it shows you your grade, and you can scroll down to the question where you submitted. So every single test just has all the questions listed on one page. It's your job to do the work on a separate piece of paper, and then you are taking a picture of that piece of paper, submitting it as a PDF on Moodle. So this is my submission. And then you can see that here is the comments. This is where I'm going to give you the feedback on your test to explain why you got the mark you got. So if you click the link, it'll open up your marked test. So this was just a document that I had. That was a PDF that I could write on. So this was the Chapter 3 assignment, but you can see all the writing in blue is me giving feedback. It'll also show you your mark that you got on each question so that you can review what mistakes you made or just see what you still need to work on. I made a couple notes of things I wanted to talk to you about in this video. One is that when you're taking your pictures, try to make sure that the entire test is showing. If it's not on the page, if it's not in the picture, I can't mark it. So make sure your thumb's not in the way. Make sure that the answer isn't out of the frame. Try to make sure that your lighting is half decent. The rule of thumb is that if you can't read it, I can't read it. I know it's hard. If taking pictures is not working for you, you can always make sure that you have time to come into a center and get the centers to scan the tests in for you for your submission. Also check to make sure that you've completed all the questions that were asked of you, make sure you've shown all your work, and watch your time limit. So these tests are timed, quizzes are not. Tests have a 3-hour time limit. If you know your material, which is what you're supposed to do before you write your test, these tests should take you an hour to an hour and a half. So that's giving you about an hour and a half to 2 hours to submit on Moodle. So don't be trying to come into these tests and learning the material while you're writing your test. That's not the idea. You're not supposed to be using resources when you write your test. You're just supposed to be able to use all the information you know and get it down on paper. When you're done reviewing your test, you can just close the comment. Question 2 is always feedback. I don't get to see you. Sometimes I don't get to communicate with you a lot in this course. This is our chance to do so. So, you can make a comment, I can comment back, and we can kind of make sure that this course is working for you and make sure that nothing is missing. Then you can finish your review, and then you could go and look at other things. Alternatively, if you don't want to go through grades, if I knew I wanted to review my Chapter 3 test mark, I could actually just go to Chapter 3. I can click on the test, and then I can click review in there as well. So whatever works for you, but please do be reviewing your test. I spent a lot of time making feedback for you so that you can do better and learn from the course.